Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. So today I'll be telling you some websites and apps that you will need in writing your medical research articles. Let's say you are writing original research, case report articles, systematic reviews, meta-analytic articles, narrative articles, what else, descriptive articles or reviews, whatever it is that you are doing. And yeah, I'll be putting you through on the website and apps that you need in writing these reviews or articles. So the first items on my list are journal banks. So some of the journal banks that I use include Google Scholar, PubMed, Scopus, Science Direct, and some African journal articles. I'm sure there are many other journal banks, right? But these are the major ones that I use. Yeah. So let's say you intend to use Google Scholar. All you need to do is go in your Google, type Google Scholar to bring out Google Scholar. Then on the Google Scholar page, you will see a search button. So you type whatever you're looking for. Let's say you're looking for diabetes mellitus type 1, or you're looking for journals on hypertension. You can just type it and then it will bring out a list of published articles for you. So you can now maybe go through the headings of these articles and choose the one that you feel appeals to you. So anyone that appeals to you can just download it. Yeah. Another thing that I use is citation website or apps. So some of the citation websites and apps that I use include Mendeley and Zotero. So these two apps or websites are actually very easy to use. All you need to do is download Mendeley to your laptop or download Zotero to your laptop. I recommend Zotero. Zotero is more easy, like it's easier to use than Mendeley. Sometimes Mendeley they have score in their head. when I say score, I mean like they can give you headache sometimes. So just use Zotero. I prefer Zotero to Mendeley. I've used both and I prefer Zotero because Zotero is easier and more straightforward. So yeah. So with these apps you can easily cite articles on the review that you're writing. Yeah. Another app that I use is Grammarly. Grammarly is an app that helps you correct things or correct grammars or correct spellings on your article or your review. So all you need to do is download Grammarly to your laptop, and then you set it. Once you set it, right, it will now be automatically highlighting words that it feels is incorrect or grammars that it feels is incorrect. So you also have to be careful. Sometimes Grammarly can be wrong, especially when a word can be spelled in two different forms. Let's say honor, H-O-N-O-U-R, and then H-O-N-O-R. You know, the British uses one, then the Americans uses the other one. So it's not left for you to decide, do you want to use H-O-N-O-U-R or do you want to use H-O-N-O-R? Yeah. And sometimes it corrects grammars and you'll be like, this Grammarly is actually wrong, I am correct. So anything it highlights, it just draws your attention. It's not left for you to decide, okay, am I wrong or am I right? Yeah. If your conscience tells you, if your gut tells you that you're wrong, then you can just change it. But if you think you're right, you can leave it and then ask someone else who might maybe agree that you're right or maybe agree that Grammarly is right. It depends. Yeah. So another website that I use is Rayyan. Rayyan is like a filtering website. What it does is to help you filter articles. So let's say you go to PubMed and you download 1,000 articles, and then you go to Google Scholar and you download 1,000 or 2,000 articles. and then you send all of them to Rayan. Rayan is going to help you to filter these articles, like to look for the ones that are duplicates. Because you got them from 2 different sites, obviously there might be some duplicates, so it will help you filter out duplicates. And when it does that, it will draw your attention to these duplicates. Then you now hit on the delete button, then it will delete. Another thing is also it can help you to filter out your inclusion and exclusion criteria. Let's say you give it an inclusion criteria, it will help you to filter articles that are good for your study. And another thing, it helps you select articles that are good for your study, and then the ones that are not good for your study, it can also tell you. All you need to do is type your inclusion criteria and your exclusion criteria, and then Rayan will help you do the work. So when maybe from 3,000 articles, you now be left with maybe 200 or 100, you can now download these 100 to your computer for your literature review, systematic review, anything. Another app or websites that I use are analysis. Data analytic websites or apps. So some of the data analytic website or apps that I use include Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, Power BI, and SQL. Power BI and SQL might be a bit advanced. You would have to actually learn those. But then I think a lot of people know how to use Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel. So these apps will help you in your data analysis. Another thing is statistical apps or website like the Arrow. There's one they call the Arrow app, like R. So it helps with statistics. Maybe when you're trying to check your standard deviation, when you're trying to check your t-test, your chi-square, and all those things. So if you feel that you want me to show you how to use the Zotero app, you can just write it in the comment section. If you want me to show you how to use maybe Mendeley, you can also put it down in the comment section. I'm sure that a lot of you write articles, systematic reviews, original research. I'm sure most of you write these things. So if there are websites or apps that you use to make your writing easier for you, please you can share it in the comment section so that everybody can learn from you, including myself. If this is your first time in this channel, please try and subscribe, like my videos, share this video, and I promise you that more and more videos, more and more educative videos will be coming into this website. See you on my next video. Bye.